Hello, milkjamjuice. This is PivotPal91. It's actually, I think, the first video I've actually shown my face on YouTube. But anyway, I watched your video, and yes, I'm a big fan of your videos, like, have been for a long time, so let's get that out of the way. Okay, anyway, moving on. So you just posted your video about how does your nerdiness, affect your love life, your dating life, your social life. Well, first off, let's knock this out of the way. I'm gay. So I'm interested in dudes. Um, I've been known as one of the biggest nerds around. I always tell people I'm the biggest nerd you'll ever meet. Like, I always have that disclaimer every time people meet me, because I freak out about any and other video game, and I'm with you. I'm like huge Final Fantasy fan. I mean, I came in around FF7, but I did take the time and I have played the originals, and they are all good. I mean, I think 6 is the best. Even though I love 7 to death, I think 6 is the best. But I don't know. It's just when I talk to guys and I'm talking to guys, like, I know what you mean. That picky aspect does come into play. Like, you're just like, you want to be like, oh, you need to be nerdy for me, and I want you to be all nerdy and stuff, so you can like me, and we can, like, sit on the couch and play video games together. So, like, that's what I look for. Like, every time I'm looking, I look for that. Like, I look for somebody that's, like, gonna be as nerdy as I am, and is gonna, like, play video games with me, and, like, be interested and freak out with me whenever I, like, freak out. I mean, I just saw, like, a Catwoman, like Arkham City trailer, and since Catwoman's gonna be playable, I kind of had, like, a mini spaz attack and, like, freaked out. But, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'd like somebody that will freak out about video games with me and like what I want. I mean, I'm going all for personality here, but personally, I want somebody that's going to just, like, freak out with video games over me and, like, scream whenever a certain thing, and, like, we have inside jokes or something. But on the topic of how it affects my love life, I personally have never had a boyfriend. I've never had a relationship before, so I don't know if I can really talk. But I've tried things. I've tried, like, asking people out and stuff, and most of the time it's been like, they're not interested or something. I mean, but how my nerdiness has come into play. One time I went as, I guess the glasses sort of give it away, I suppose, but I went to a club, and I was dressed as Sassy Gay Friend from YouTube. And so, as I was dancing, some guy comes up to me and goes, "I've been looking for Harry Potter all night." I, like, scream and, like, ooh, oh, it was disgusting. I'm not even gonna go there. But it definitely gets, like, the older audience to me, because most of my friends, my nerdiness comes across as, like, one time somebody called it squirrely cute. Like, squirrely cute. I don't understand that, personally. I mean, I think that's as far as I take. I don't know if anybody's really seeing me as, like, really attractive, like, hot, or, like, I mean, I've been called cute a lot. I've been called, like, squirrely cute, like, little kid cute, like, oh, look, he's so cute, like, stuff like that. Like, adorable, stuff like that. Because I have, like, many freakouts over whenever Square Enix, like, announces a new Final Fantasy game or something. I'm like, ah! But, I mean, I try to talk to guys and stuff, and I try to be like, and they're like, oh, I like watching sports, and I like going outside, and I like doing this, and I'm just like, do you like video games? And don't say Modern Warfare, because I can't handle that. But just don't be mainstream. Like Final Fantasy, like something besides the Modern Warfare. And it's nice when I do find somebody. Like, if I find somebody who's ever heard of Legend of Legaia, I'm marrying them. I've already had this, like, talk with my friends. I'm marrying a person who says they know what Legend of Legaia is, or Legend of Dragoon, for that matter. But I don't know. It really hasn't, like, affected my love life, like, too much. I mean, I don't know if it's gotten me any more, like, attention, or if it's pushed people away. I just seriously don't know, because I've never been asked out. Like, I have never had somebody ask me out before, and I don't know. I guess maybe I just come off as, like, emotional or too nerdy or something. I mean, I'm all about caring, and I mean, if I ever find somebody, I'm gonna care about them forever and ever, and they know it. Like, but it's just like, I don't know. Just like, I want somebody, but at the same time, I just feel like too nerdy that I'll ever get anybody. I mean, I know I've never had a relationship before, and I know somebody's out there, but I mean, the wait is like kind of killer. It's just like, I just need somebody. I mean, I hate to be desperate, but it's just like, what can I do? But I mean, I'm huge into Final Fantasy. I'm huge into JRPGs. Like anything that Atlas puts on like names, that anything has like anything behind Persona, I will buy that in 2 seconds flat. Um, I'm mostly into like, I mean, I'm a comic book nerd too, but it's not like big. I mean, I love Catwoman and Rogue from X-Men. Those are my two favorite comic book characters. But other than that, I mean, I like classic games too. I won't go out and buy them, but I'll try to find them. Like when I go into GameStop, I'll scour around for. I'll look in the PS2 section because I'm not looking in the PS3 section because I already know what came out for that. I'm looking for rare PS2 games, or if I go into one that has like PS1 games, I'll like be like and I'll like scream like a little girl as I run over and like search through all of them for just like something I've missed from the PS1 era that I haven't played or that I sold or something. I don't know. I guess I could like turn this and like show my game collection. Yeah, okay, go down. There you go. Yeah, it's a lot. I am a big video game nerd. I just feel like sometimes my nerdiness hinders me from finding somebody because I feel like people don't want that nerd, like, that's gonna, like, go out and, like, that's gonna be, like, all nerdy and we want to stay inside and just play video games all night long. But it's just, like, I'm not gonna, like, settle for somebody that thinks I'm cute but wants me to do stuff that doesn't like what I do or doesn't want to do any or isn't nerdy like me. I mean, I do want to find that nerd like you talked about, but at the same time, it's just like I don't know if I am ever gonna find that, so I might as well just settle for somebody. But after watching your video, I have pretty much like it's pretty much like I just need to wait for that nerd that's just like me and that likes me for who I am and that'll freak out with me and junk. But other than that, it's just like I can't do it. I mean, I'm all for going outside and having fun and running around, but I'd rather stay in here and be like, I need to level up on Final Fantasy, And I mean, even though Final Fantasy 13-2 is going to come out soon, I mean, it's going to be terrible, but I'm going to buy it anyway. But I'm still going to play it, and I'm going to, like, squeal like a little girl every time, like, some funny line comes up that I can just, like, Tumblr or Facebook all night long, but, you know. I'm a huge nerd, and I hope it gets me somebody someday, or, like, gets me a dude or something, or gets me a guy that loves me for who I am, and I don't know, it's just kind of discouraging after a while when you just be all nerdy for people, and they're just like, oh. Because I, like, tell people, like, I freak out about games, and they're like, they know 2 of the games I freak out about, like, Final Fantasy 13, everybody knows that, but it's just like, whenever I freak out about 6 or 5 or Legend of Legaia or Legend of Dragoon, I'm like, ah! Or like Tomb Raider, everybody's like, what are that? What is that? And I'm like, no one knows the troubles I've seen, and it's just like, It's like when I do find somebody that's gonna be like that, it's gonna be amazing, but I feel like I might push people away because I'm too nerdy sometimes, but I can't lose track of who I am. So, I understand that pickiness aspect, because I do want to find somebody that's as nerdy as me, and I do understand all that, but I wish it could, like, because sometimes I'll go off on random tangents, like I probably have done in this video, about how I love certain games and stuff with people, and I'll be loud and obnoxious, and they'll just be like, okay, and I'll just be like, oh, I did it again, didn't I? And then I'll just be like, oops, sorry about that, guys. But, I guess I'm just really enthusiastic about it. I guess what draws people to me is that I'm really overly happy about games and stuff, and I'm, like, enthusiastic. Just, like, I don't know if I can do this in, like, 55 seconds. Video games to me are just, like, they're my life. I'm sorry. That's sad. But I follow Kotaku, like, every morning. I check everything out before I go, like, to work or to something, but it's just something I do. And I hope I can find somebody like a nerd like me that loves me for me. I guess I'm just gonna be squirrely cute the rest of my life. I don't know. But anyways, that's that. Hope I answered some of your questions, and hope to see your new videos later. I'm done.